Right alongside the side of so many great games, Brock. The old Astrodome. We're hoping to see a great game played here inside of this venue. Opened back in 2002 and bearing the same name now that it did back then, Reliant Stadium here in Houston. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from Reliant Stadium. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. They call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Allen. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw now, Allen. Got a man, that's Kincaid. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play, and they get the first down, too.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers, too.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Throwing here, Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20.
It's a gain of
big hitter on first down. 35 yards. All right, Brock, the Bills making their first red zone trip of this game. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. From the red zone on 1st. He's got this complete to James Cook. And give him a couple yards on this first down completion, Brock, as he steps out after that.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown, Buffalo!
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Their year sure begins on a high note, and they'll begin with a win too, Kate, if they could put more drives like that one together. Not how you start, it's about how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
That one right down the middle. And he's going to start the year 1-for-1 as they take a 7-0 lead.
Tyler
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, it's Jalen Knoll. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. Wow, unbelievable effort on that one-handed grab. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
Can't you hear me say this all the time? The NFL's a matchup league. The NFL's a matchup league. It's about getting your talent on a lesser talent. Getting your big receiver on a guy in a contested situation, well, he can go high top just like he did.
2nd down throw for Stroud. And an unforced error. Can't bring that one in. That's going to go as a drop, and that means it's 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air, Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
33-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Allen on the play action. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they take him down right along the 30.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Brings up 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now a design run. It's Allen. He loses the football. And the Texans have recovered it.
Those defenders see the QB keep the ball, Kate. They're hoping they can get a hit on him before he gives himself up. He got there in time, took full advantage, even hitting him hard enough to jar that ball loose.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. And he's in the negative to begin the new season, Brock. First carry of the year winds up losing yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. staying on the ground with Montgomery. He picks up 9 on some quality running there, and that brings up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 3.
Bills bringing an extra DB out. 3rd down. Looking to throw. Stroud. This connects with Higgins. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off with a first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
T.J. Parker. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. More from Reliance Stadium coming right up. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Stroud off of play action. Pass caught by Tate Dell. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. And that is a Texans first down.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
Running left, it's Montgomery. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Now it's Stroud. Into traffic, complete. And he needed just a little bit more, didn't he? Got most of it, but the stop is made in time, so it is 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense staying out there on 4th. They say no to a 47-yard field goal. Here we go with Montgomery. And that's a stop. The offense stayed out there on 4th, but now they're headed off after they turn it over on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
They've got a man in motion. Allen setting up play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Second down throw for Allen. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Buffalo.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary.
Bringing pressure, and it's blocked. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Montgomery to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On 2nd down, Stroud has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Complete to Dell. And this is going to go for a gain of 6, but it's not enough. Defense doesn't let him get past that. It is 4th down.
It's
4th down. Here comes Kai Kroger to punt. Back deep to return is Davis. One minute, 58 seconds remaining in half number 1, partner. More just ahead from Reliant Stadium. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And a good gain here. 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up a 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Allen to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Allen. And this is going to hit the ground incomplete. Looking for that same man. Defense was ready for him with that hit. 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Setting up to throw. And he's going to go down here. Pressure gets him at the 23. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own 37-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. And This is going to be broken up by a hit, incomplete. Couldn't make a play on the throw. The defender did the next best thing, ensuring that it's not going to be caught by anybody. Second down.
It leads to
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
3rd and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Sets up a 1st down and goal at the Bills' 1-yard line.
Now the punt return nearly didn't. The offense get a chance to find the end zone here themselves. It's 1st and goal. Montgomery does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's another for it. And he will not get in. The defense holds. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on 3rd and goal? Here's a handout to Marks. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. It's just 21 yards down the pipe.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick, have that confidence built. That's important.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Allen looking to throw. Ooh, the drive nearly ends on the first play. Had the interception, but dropped it. That means it's 2nd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly, and that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Throwing here, Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Two seconds left, but the field goal team is not out there. They want 6 before the half. Throwing here just before halftime. He's got it. He will score. Touchdown, Bills.
Touchdown,
DJ Moore. Give him 2 now in this second quarter. Well, Brock, we are just getting started in 4 months of regular season football that are coming our way. But early on, this team is looking great. They're playing confidently, and they've taken those first few steps to potentially a 1-0 start.
Way too early to be predictive about anything over the course of the season, to your point, Kate. But so far, they've got to love these early returns.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Brings in the kick at the 9. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Oh, ready. 118,
Here's Stroud. Throw right side. Dale has it. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
That's all about reading and recognizing right there for the linebacker. The only way you make a tackle for loss on a completion is you see it right away and you jump on it for a loss.
Last catch went the wrong way. It's second and 12.
Here we go. 18, that's right.
Back to throw. Stroud. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Intended for Tank Dell.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
18, that's right.
Throwing is Stroud. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Buffalo. And as they keep piling on, Brock, they've got to be ecstatic at how well they've come out of the gates this season. No hiccups, no slow start whatsoever. This is a team that already looks like it's in midseason form.
Just give them the Lombardi Trophy now. Hand it over to them. I know, we got months of football to play before we know if they're contender or pretender, but they've sure looked a lot more like the former here.
Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. To the air, Stroud. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Oh, Brock, he's had to wait and wait to even be targeted in this game. And he's going to have to keep waiting now to see that first catch.
You know who will not be waiting? The critics after this one. You have got to get your tight end involved. Find a way somehow to get in the ball.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Brown off the play fake. And it's off his hands and incomplete, so an opportunity unfulfilled on that second down. That means it's third down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
The Texans set to punt. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Ray Davis on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know that was exactly what the defense talked about on the sidelines, getting ready for that drive. Let's send a message from the jump, and let's hit them hard.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Will Anderson Jr. in on a stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Allen on 3rd and short. Got a man, that's Kincaid. He stopped finally after a gain of almost 30. And that's going to be a Bills first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Pitch play, Davis. Jukes away from one. We'll have him gain about a handful there. It's Reed Blankenship making the stop.
That's some running over there, Kate, that's going to get some love from his coaches. Maybe some fist pounds, too. Nothing flashy. Just trust your keys, run behind your pads, and get what's there.
Quickly out it goes to Shakir. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down, Bills.
Trying it left side with Cook. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
First down, and they go right back to it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Allen. And they're going to take him down. Pressure gets to him at the 15. And they're driven even further from the end zone on that play. A loss of 6. It's now 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
3rd and goal for Allen. Finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. Dalton Kincaid, number 10 of his NFL career. Pass on for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they just keep adding to their lead.
Texans 3. Tyler Bass.
Bass now to kick this away. No to return this. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Just one tick left now in the third quarter.
Here we go. 18. Let's go.
It's Montgomery on the counter. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the 4th. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Montgomery. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. Third and just 2 to go.
All right.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Schultz with the catch. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And on 4th down, they're going to come through. 11 yards there. They've got the first down.
That was some serious trust right there, Kate. I like to say that you sign the check as a quarterback once that ball leaves your hand. And he threw it short of the sticks, trusting his guy could go get the rest, and he sure did.
Here we go. 18. Let's go.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
All right.
Now it's Stroud. Target is there, but it is incomplete. Defender saying, not on my watch. Making a hit to force that to the ground. It's 3rd down.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
All right. 18. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration. That forces fourth down.
I can understand he's still trying to put something together here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because it's been rough, both on the scoreboard and the turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
They'll bring out the punter here, and he's been getting all of it every time out. Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And start with a give to Davis. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9. And I think they can finally loosen their collars just a little bit, Brock. A nice little cushion now off their own goal line.
That necktie is knotted pretty tight when you're down there smelling your own goal line. So it gives them a little room. Exactly what they needed.
2nd down run by Davis. Cuts it to the right sideline. Near the sideline, he's going to be forced out after a gain of about 20. It'll be 1st down Buffalo.
I'll be the one to say, Kate, he gets up to that second level, 15, 20 yards. We're rooting for him to take it to the distance. It's hard to do. It's tough to make a game like this happen in the NFL, but as you saw, still even tougher to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Pitch it out to him. Up the sideline, past the 45. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
In this ground game, Kate, has seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
Another one for Cook. Big rip for him. There's the hits, and finally putting an end to that one. Out of bounds after a gain of about 26. And that's going to give the Bills the 1st down.
You kind of just feel it, don't you? Trying to close out this game, just keep leaning on that somebody who has produced and made the most of every one of his touches throughout.
Again, it's Cook. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. And Allen will hold on to this. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. Well, I think it's pretty safe to say that these guys will take a lot more of this over the next 4 months. And Brock, if this is the norm, they're not going to have to worry about missing the postseason again this year, maybe anytime soon.
They all know it's a long race ahead, but that was a nice little sprint to start it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
These next few weeks, though, we will see if they can keep up the pace they started today.
Bass now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Draw play. This is Marks. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Stroud off of play action. That's a catch for Nico Collins. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Houston with a huge play. 35 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
All right. Swap. Another swap. Good.
Running out of the gun with Montgomery. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Throwing on 2nd, here's Stroud. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
They needed a lot more out of this offense in this one, Kate, to keep pace in this contest. Just wasn't there. Continuity wasn't there. Rhythm wasn't there. Confidence wasn't there. This is one they like to forget.
And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Bills make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting a win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it could get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you